What's going on, OC Ball Review fans? Logan Cano here, and today we're here to review the new Zig Zag Solid from Radical Bowling Technologies. This ball comes out of the ball really dull, guys. Mine came out really chalky. It's a 500 to 1500 grit Sia air pad, which is going to be great for that heavy oil. The great thing about this ball is it has the zigzag asymmetrical weight block, which is an RG of 2.50, a differential of 0.45, and an intermediate diff of 0.15, which gives the ball a little bit better finish down lane with that lower differential. It's going to be nice and smooth and continuous. You're in for a treat in this video because we actually have two different patterns in this video. The first half of the video you're going to see is me on a 45-foot sport pattern from the recent vlog from the bracket challenge that me and Keegan went to. This was a 2-to-1 pattern. It was 45 feet, and I believe it was almost 34 mils of oil. The Zig Zag Solid really shined on the fresh. I did dull it down to 500 grit just to get the ball to pick up a little sooner because the ball, it was really slick, and if you even missed a little bit out, the ball never even thought about it. It was just like a spare ball going down the lane. So I did dull it down a little bit more, but this ball gave me a really good look on the fresh on this pattern. As long as I stayed up behind it and really rolled the ball really read the friction in the mid lanes really well and drove through the 8-9 really well. In the second half of this video, you're going to see me on a fresh house shot where I bowl at in Buffalo Lanes, Cary, North Carolina. And let's just say this ball is a little too much for house shot. You'll see me 4-pin a lot. You'll even see me go through the face a few times. Don't get me wrong, I do strike a little bit, but I have to get really far left and make sure I get it out wide to make sure it doesn't overread. The great thing about this ball, unlike most big ASIM solids, is it's got a stronger cover with the Hyperkinetic 22 solid, but a little bit weaker of a core. So with that weaker core, the ball is going to finish a little bit better, and it's going to be a little bit more usable on more patterns than like most big ASIMs that you see come out in the market. So that's going to be a great range for this ball. You're going to be able to play with it a little bit longer, get in a little deeper with it, get around the ball, let it finish a little bit better. Because a lot of big ASIMs have a higher RG, like a 2.53, and then like the differential is like 0.55 or something like that, and then like an intermediate diff of 0.20. So those balls are really good when you're really needing the ball to start up early and finish smooth, but once you start getting left, they just don't want to finish. So that's the thing I really enjoyed about this ball. We went with a 75 by 5 by 30, which is really similar to what I went with on the original Zig Zag. Hopefully soon we can get a comparison video between the two, just so you can kind of see the different motions between the balls, even though they have the same cores. This ball is definitely going to be very usable on a lot of different patterns. Unlike most ASIM solids, I think you're going to be able to see this on house shots a little bit more. You may have to change the surface a little bit. I think I could throw this ball if I jumped it up to maybe 3,000 grit to kind of help get through the heads a little bit better. But this ball's going to be very usable, and I was really excited to see it come out because the original Zig Zag has been very good to me, and I can't wait to see what this one does for me. So go out to your local pro shop and order yours today. Thank you.